And President Trump is still not happy with Jeff Sessions. In fact, he's still a little bit peeved. In fact, according to a recent New York Times report, Trump continues to beg Jeff Sessions in order to reverse his recusal of the Russia investigation. Oh, that's very interesting. Look, I've mentioned before that Donald Trump is only mad at Jeff Sessions because he won't protect Trump from the Mueller investigation. Now, for some reason, Donald Trump is spooked by that investigation. But wait, I keep hearing from people that there's nothing there. There's no obstruction of justice, no collusion, nothing like that. No, nothing at all. Don't look into that. Weird. Look, if there was nothing there, then, well, why don't you let Mueller continue his investigation? It's not like we didn't have, 7 years of fucking Benghazi? Then you could allow a little bit of time for Mueller to at least wrap up his investigation. And besides, if Mueller comes up with, yeah, Donald Trump, yes, he's a completely unethical person, but he didn't do anything legally wrong, well, then that's that. MSNBC, you're going to have to find something else to talk about. And to be fair, I will also have to find something else to talk about when I do actually cover these stories. So, hey, to be completely 100% fair, right? Anyway, now, the Times also reported that Special Counsel Robert Mueller is investigating Donald Trump's attacks against Jeff Sessions. Well, that's interesting. Now, as well as the confrontation last year where Trump asked Sessions to un-recuse himself as part of the investigation into whether Trump tried to obstruct justice. And in total, it's being reported that he has attempted to do this 4 times. So that's at least trying to obstruct justice 4 times. Among the other things, among telling James, or firing James Comey and then admitting, oh yeah, I fired him because he was looking into this Russian thing. Okay. Well, whatever. Now, look, I don't think there's any doubt at this point in time that he obstructed justice. Again, we have this on tape. We've seen this before. Okay. Now, nonetheless, Donald Trump's going to go on a little bit of a tweet storm about how he totally did not obstruct justice, while indicating that he would, in fact, obstruct justice. On Wednesday morning, Trump wrote a series of tweets quoting Representative Trey Gowdy, who was asked minutes before on CBS this morning about the New York Times report about Sessions. Now, the extended Gowdy quote, which minimized the idea that Trump had committed obstruction by asking Sessions to reverse his recusal, concluded with Gowdy saying, "There are lots of really good lawyers in the country. He could have picked someone else other than Jeff Sessions." Now, Trump's own words then concluded the tweet with, quote, "And I wish I did." I wish I had chose someone else. No, you wish you had chose someone else more loyal. And that's what it comes down to, right? Look, the reason that he doesn't like Jeff Sessions is because Jeff Sessions has decided to not defend him in the Russia investigation. That, of course, is a very sore point. Now, that's despite the fact that Jeff Sessions is actually doing a lot of what Trump actually wanted him to do. So, for example, look, Sessions has increased his war on marijuana. He has brought back civil asset forfeiture. He has basically taken hard lines against protests and has supported more hard, strict police officers, right? Or strict policing. Well, that's everything on the right-wing wish list. And everything that Donald Trump said he stood for. But he doesn't care about that because, Sessions won't defend me. What a child. Now, here's the thing, right? Now, Sessions, as I said before, is now a key witness for Mueller's team in the investigation. Now, Ryan Koronowski of Think Progress writes that Trump's statement on the matter do not, quote, sound like a sound legal strategy. Oh, really? Well, that seems to be a little bit of an understatement. For one, there's no strategy behind Donald Trump. See, people like to think that he's playing some sort of 3-dimensional chess or whatever. No, he's not even playing checkers. He has flipped the board over and took a shit on it. He's not very smart. He's impulsive and emotional. Ironically, that's the very things that lot of right-wingers, especially in the alt-right, love to ascribe to liberals. Oh, they're just so emotional. Right. No, the thing is that Donald Trump is attacking his staff because he's hurt that they will not be loyal to him. He is so butthurt. While he rewards people who are loyal to him. Well, and actually, no, not even that. Michael Cohen, one of the most loyal people to Donald Trump, and I got a story later on him. Super, super loyal. And Donald Trump don't give no shits. Now, that doesn't mean that he might get pardoned, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But basically, there's no strategy here to these tweets. There's just nothing but rage at Jeff Sessions and his disloyalty. Now, again, that brings me to what Sessions has been doing. He has done everything that policy-wise the right loves. And look, the Republican Party, that's why he's very popular in the Republican Party. So if you go against Sessions, if you get rid of Sessions, you lose a lot of Republican Party support. Now, is Trump dumb enough to do that? I think maybe Trump has enough brain cells to rub together to realize that, oh, right, maybe it's not such a good idea to alienate every single Republican in the Republican Party. Now, I've mentioned before that I don't think that's going to happen until the base starts to hate him. Because remember, Republicans fear their base. Democrats hate their base. They're like, oh, progressives? Take that. Eat my ass. Progressives, you guys, we're going to do whatever we want. And that, of course, involves taking money from corporations. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Vote for those guys? I'm sorry. The Democratic Party pisses me off. But this is a story about the Republican Party, who actually is afraid of their base. Because their base actually runs, and get this, Democratic heads are going to explode. They run primaries. They actually primary their politicians when their politicians don't do what they want them to do. So keep that in mind, Democrats. Keep that in mind. But so as long as Donald Trump holds 90% popularity among the base, the politicians that are not running, that are continuing to run for re-election will continue to support Donald Trump in public, but are against him in private. And of course, you see that with Jeff Flake, Bob Corker, John McCain. Those are people that are not coming back to the Senate. They are not running again. So they can actually be honest because they're not getting paid. But again, that if that changes, you're going to see an about face on Trump so fast, it'll make your head spin. So, but as far as Trump goes, look, you want to go to war against Sessions, you want to get rid of Sessions, have at it, man. I think it's a stupid move on your part if you want to keep that support. But again, Trump doesn't care about support. All he cares about is who is personally loyal to him. He's a very simple person, very simple needs, and loyalty is the top. It is the most important thing to him. Loyalty to him, not to the party, not to ideals, because Donald Trump has no ideals. Make no mistake. This is who Donald Trump is, and it's very possible that this could lead to his undoing in the future. That's not to say that he won't win re-election. The Democrats put up a loser, and they're very, very likely to do so. If it's not somebody like Bernie Sanders or a progressive, well, then he could win the election even while he's falling apart. So, Democrats, progressives, do not underestimate this person. I know it seems weird, given how he is an idiot, but he won once, he could win again. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.